No, I think, well, the history of Germany, that's another one for another time.
It's one for psychological books, but
Absolutely.
I mean, if it's anything, the Second World brought out was the fact that what's his name, racial difference became the focus for the raison d'être a war. That was that was the main reason for a war. Why would there be a war for economic reasons? There were how can I say causes, but why would you have a war purely based on race? It's very unusual. Very unusual
Not
war.
only that, I mean, one of the reasons, if you think about it, Hitler put a lot of resources in the final solution.
Yes.
And look, that story is one of the biggest dramas, real life dramas we have ever had. It's so dramatic. I'm surprised nobody has done a fucking Netflix show about it, because
Well, what?
he was hinting this from the very beginning.
He never denied it. From Mein Kampf, you listen.
The final
you
solution.
see that in Mein
the
Kampf.
final solution. He was throwing these clues. Like, seriously, every step. We have to do a program just about this one day.
Mein Kampf.
No, the whole drama, and I will explain you because this really needs a long explanation, and then you may actually agree with me that this will be the best drama ever written. How this motherfucker planned everything.
Yeah.
But the thing that I don't understand is how he focused so much of the power, the output power of the country, the nation, into the final solution. That is actually one of the things that stopped him from winning the war.
Of course.
Two things.
Yeah.
One is the final solution. The second is invading Russia.
Of course.
Had he not done these two, he would have won. Yes. 100%.
Probably not. No, not in the long run.
100%, because
It has stayed longer.
Remember, he was developing the atomic bomb.
Yes, but remember,
He would have done it before, earlier than the others.
It could have done
That
it
would
before.
be the man in the high castle. Like, you
It
know that
could
show,
have.
right?
Yeah, no. But it could have. But the problem was he was already at war with what's the name? Britain and America. So when you have those two powers against you, regardless of whether or not you decide to invade Russia. Invading Russia was like an Achilles heel. It's like Napoleon, right? If Napoleon hadn't invaded Russia,
The same.
you and I would be talking French right now.
I can make a few jokes about that.
But the fact that you're a Picard, what's your excuse, mate? What's your excuse? Come on. You got no excuse. You're a Picard. And where is Picardy? Yeah, it's in France. All right, so let's settle that argument. But the point is, if Napoleon hadn't invaded Russia, he would not have found himself being free. But I find this with every major genius military leader. They do the one bad decision that depletes all their resources, everything that undoes everything that they've ever done. Alexander decides to go and invade India. Yeah? What happens there? They all catch disease. He dies somewhere between Syria or India, so one of those two places, loses major wars over there. However, he did leave his genetic material over there.
Everywhere.
He just left some of it over there. But the fact was, he failed. He died, and he was in his 30s. He died. For 10 years of plundering and creating such a huge empire, he ends up dying, and all the things that he's done sort of fall apart. You look at what's his name, Julius Caesar, or the Roman Empire. They go to what's the name? They go to invade what's the name? What place? Britain. Yeah, they have to invade it twice. The first time they go, they fail. Then the second time they go in, they stay. But they can't take the whole of Britain because too cold, too much effort, blah, blah.
Yeah, for what?
Exactly. They stop at Scotland, Hadrian Wall, and they go, you know what, we can't take this anymore.
Yeah, they don't even make good whiskey.
Do you know what I mean? And they see these people they call savages, but these people are clever. They're fighting from you from the mountains, and they're taking the piss, And the Romans must be thinking, oh, what am I doing in now? Such a goddamn cold place. Eventually, they stop right there. You've got every major empire that you care to name. They do this one mistake that unravels everything they create. And like I said, Napoleon was one of them. You've got, what's his name? Hitler. Same bloody mistake as Napoleon. Instead of consolidating your gains, and maybe trying to make peace with your rivals, you carry on. But there's always that one mistake. Why do they do it? Especially in modern Europe. I mean, never before did Russia Russia been attempted to be invaded twice by Western Europe. Twice. What do you think the Russians think of us?
Fucking losers.
Yeah. Wait till winter comes. And they know their winters are harsh.
Russia does not negotiate with Europeans.
Who needs to? We just have to withdraw, leave Moscow as a wreck, fuck off down to Siberia, wherever. We're used to the tough colds and all that stuff. Let the Western Europeans come with their little Bahama t-shirts.
Meanwhile, they are partying in Siberia.
There you go. So, why would Western Europeans make that one mistake? Why invade Russia?
Yeah.
There is no point to invade Russia. It's a huge goddamn piece of land.
Hi. I know you want me to go back to my country. Click subscribe, click like, and share the video, and you will probably succeed.